Singaporeans live in a concrete jungle. To have otters running around is something just absolutely wonderful to absorb and understand. It reminds you that there's hope left in this world.
Welcome to My Place on Earth, a series where I'll be meeting nature enthusiasts from around the world who want to share their amazing wildlife on their doorsteps. In today's episode, we're meeting Bernard, who's not only a passionate wildlife photographer, but he's also been a citizen scientist for the last 5 years, looking at the urban population of smooth-coated otters in Singapore. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome on Bernard. Hello, Bernard.
Welcome to not so sunny Singapore, and that's the famous Bishan otters. There are 11 adults and 6 pups that were born in the earlier part of September last year.
Oh, they're all there.
Yep, I paid them to do this.
You paid as well. Because they're performing excellently. So listen, Bernard, can you tell us a few facts about the smooth-coated otter? Because you've got 2 species of otter in Singapore, haven't you? One being the smooth-coated, which we see in the urban environment, but you've also got the Asian small-clawed otter. Is that right? But they're only found on the offshore islands in the mangroves now.
That's absolutely right, Hannah. In the world, we have 13 species of otters. Out of the 13 species of otters, only the sea otter is comfortable staying out over water for weeks on end. All the other 12 species, including the 2 found in Singapore and those found in the UK, the Eurasian otters, they require land. They must have access to land.
Can you tell us a little bit about the family group dynamic? Because it's completely different to our otter here in the UK, which is highly elusive, predominantly solitary. I mean, you'd never see one. But the smooth-coated otters, they live in these large family groups, and you see them out in the daytime all the time.
Smooth-coated otters in Singapore, they are run by the matriarch and the patriarch. So we've got the dad and mom, and all the others within the family that you see running around are almost always their offsprings. So you have dad, you have mom, you have maybe a litter from 2 years ago, you have a litter from last year, and if you're lucky, maybe a litter from a few weeks ago.
And I think we've got a clip now of them relocating their family. Now, being semi-aquatic mammals, they do spend a lot of time on the ground, don't they? But what's going on here, Bernard?
So this is a perfect video to reinforce or to actually to just show you cooperative breeding. So you see a lot of the larger otters, there's only a breeding pair, and all the other large otters are actually their offsprings helping to move. These newborns were about 7 weeks old. So the 7-week-old pups that you see in this video are actually having their first move out of their natal holt. A holt is exclusively used for otters. It's an otter den or otter nest, if you will. So it's fortunate that the mom and dad that you saw in this video actually have older offsprings of theirs to help move, to facilitate the move, so that there is a lesser chance of losing any of the newborns that you might see.
So with the smooth-coated otter, I mean, it really is a family affair. They are so tight-knit in the family group, aren't they? And I think we've got a clip now of 2 families being very territorial. Now, they've got quite large ranges, haven't they? So what's happening in this clip, Bernard?
Okay, so what you see right here in the foreground is the famous Bishan family. And in the background of this video, you have the Marina family. Now, these are 2 feuding families that have been at each other's throats for the longest time. They share the same central watershed, the same area of Singapore where all the different water bodies kind of make the central watershed. When 2 families meet, they will try to chase each other out of their territory because they want to save the fish found in their own territory for themselves. They want to have the freedom of having babies without having the threat of another family coming in and possibly killing off all their babies. Okay, so it can be quite a violent affair.
So, Bernard, how are the otters coping in the urban environment? I mean, they seem to be thriving, but on a daily basis, they have to contend with people, with traffic, with dogs. I mean, how are they coping?
They're coping very well. I mean, sometimes they might get into predicaments. Singaporeans in general are very kind to animals, especially the otters, because they're quite cute and all. Most of Singapore is now developed, and otters that live in environment like what you see behind me, they are habituated humans. They're getting used to living coexisting with us. Now, Singapore is famous for its F1 night race circuit. So there's one clip that I would like to share with you all. And this is at the final turn of the Singapore Airlines Grand Prix. All right, this is the final turn. Around this turn, they're actually on the track, running off the track right now. This wasn't on race day, obviously. If this was race day, it would have been chaos.
Yeah.
But this is still the track, and it's really funny to see the Bishan family actually moving about such an urban environment, such an urban space right by us. And we have people from all over the world coming to Singapore and like enjoying that kind of view.
And what does it mean to you to have these amazing creatures right on your doorstep?
Singaporeans live in a concrete jungle. To have otters running around is something just absolutely wonderful to absorb and understand. 2020 was a horrendous year for everybody, but bumping into otters, it's just so refreshing. And that kind of experience it reminds you that there's hope left in this world.
Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on with this, Bernard. I absolutely loved that.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for having me. See ya.
Thank you. Bye. Well, sadly, that is all we've got time for today. But join me next time where I'll be meeting another wildlife enthusiast from somewhere around the world. And if you have a special place on Earth and a special connection with some wildlife, we really want to hear from you. And you can get in touch with us by commenting down below. I'll see you next time.